Son, turn that down someplace. All right. Thank you. What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing today? It's your boy Shin, aka Larry, aka Old Head, watching these shows. We're about to get into this spoiler review for episode 4 and episode 5 of Andor. Now, if you guys didn't know, I really love the Rogue One movie, and this is basically based on a prequel of Andor, one of the main stars, co-stars of Rogue One. So this show is basically about the beginning of the rebellion. Okay, well, ain't gonna be no Jedi and Sith flying around, no wizardry, no lightsabers and all of that. But it's gonna be some good story, and I'm here for it. I love well-written stuff more than bang bang, shoot 'em up, slice slice. So it's written well, good actors, written well, perform well. I'm with it. So I think Grogu like this too. Let's get into it. If you have not watched it, please put this on pause. Go watch the latest 2 episodes and then come back and see if you agree or disagree with my review. Let's get this again. All right, so we're going to start with episode 4. All right. Oh yeah, as always, if you like the content, please hit that like button, subscribe, follow if you're on Facebook or Twitch. Hit that notification bell, ding ding, to get all our latest videos. So let's jump right into this action. All right. So Andor episode 4, Luthen. Let me put this one. So Luthen and Cassian, they escaped for episode 3. They got on the ship dip. All right. So basically, what we thought was happening actually happened. Basically Luthen didn't care about that star path. Like Dakota Box that they could get him into different, systems without being checked. He didn't even care about that. He came there to get Andor, to get Cassian, because he saw him as an asset to the rebellion. He let Cassian know that. Like, hey, bro, I didn't come for that star path. I came for you. You know what I'm saying? You're the asset that I need. Why don't you help me so this way you can really get back at him instead of just stealing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Cassian like, nah, dog, I done survived long enough doing it my way. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about your calls. I don't even care about your calls. All right. He's like, all right, I could drop you off somewhere, but they gonna pick your ass up. They got the face scan of it. So what you want to do, man? You want to make money doing what you do, or you just want to do it because you're gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well make some bread. Cassian like, all right, man, whatever. What you want me to do? So he said he'll pay him 200,000 credits if he do the a mission. He said, what's the mission? He was like, stealing the entire payroll for an Imperial section, for a whole Imperial sector. All right. He was like, all right, I guess I'm with it. Bank heist. All right, whatever. So we flash to Coruscant. It's always good to go to Coruscant. All right. So Coruscant, the capital of the galaxy. I like how they do that. You know what I'm saying? They put on the title like Coruscant, the capital of the galaxy, right? So, and we flash into the Imperial Security Bureau, so ISB. All right, meaning, Major Protagas, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, is listening to reports from his officers. know what I'm saying? You got this overzealous young female officer named Deirdre that tries to impress the commander by quoting rules straight out the handbook of the Imperial officer's job. And the commander wasn't trying to hear that. He was like, man, we ain't here to do that. We here to sniff out, you know what I'm saying, like diseases that pop up. Basically calling, people, causing trouble, little diseases. Kind of reminded me of what Agent Smith was saying about humans. Larry, take that over to the couch, please. All right, so, then basically the incident on Milana, in the Milana section, on Milana planet, with Cassian killing them 2 officers, killing those 2 security guards in the alleyway, came upon his desk, in the meeting. And then this black dude named Blevin, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go there. I'm going to find out it's in my sector. And then there was also something happened on Ferrex that I got to, the same guy, I think they were tracking him to Ferrex. So I got to go to Milana to check that out. And then I got to go to the other path, to Ferrex. All right. He's like, all right, cool, go handle that. Now, meanwhile, Deirdre thinks that this falls under her jurisdiction since the Star Path was stolen from the Imperial Navy. And that's kind of what she covers, you know what I'm saying? That's her department. So she wants the Star Path back because she feels like there's a rebellion going on. But the Empire is so strong and powerful right now, they don't look at anything like that closely, you know what I'm saying? They don't feel that anyone could, after defeating the Separatists and the war is over, they don't feel like anyone in the galaxy would even try to stand up to them. So why would we look into this like this? But Deirdre is noticing a pattern, and it's really like a pattern of not being a pattern. It's too coincidental. All these things are happening. She thinks that's a rebellion that's starting, and she's right. But nobody's paying attention except for her. And then she want to bring this out to light so she can boost her status in the Imperial Security Bureau, and then career, jump up the ladder. All right. So, she definitely want to get that Star Path to confirm that it's the one that's been stolen, but she also want to get to the bottom to boost her career. All right. The same one that they left behind. That's how they know about it. It was also a little thing that they threw in about Rogue One, talking about shipment was going to Scarif, which I really like because that was the last planet that they had the big battle on with Scarif, and that's what. That was pretty cool that they threw that in there. Always throwing, little things in there for the Rogue One fans, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people didn't like Rogue One at first, you know what I'm saying? They thought it was unnecessary, but now they see it's definitely the best Disney Star Wars they made, movie-wise, and is one of the best Star Wars movies, period. So, Luthen, they flashed back to Luthen and Cassian. They arrive on a planet Aldinani, I think that's how you pronounce it. But they're gonna meet his rebel commander contact called Bao. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he asked Cassian to make up, before he stepped off the ship, he was like, make up a name. He was like, Clem. All right, from now on, your ass name Clem. When anybody asks you, your name's Clem. All right? So he's like, you stay in the ship. I'm going to go talk to Earl Girl. Let her know that you joined the crew. And then y'all go ahead. Y'all pull this heist off. Here go my chain. Gave him his chain. Had a blue kyber on it. All right? So that was cool also to show kyber crystal in there. Show him the chain. Give him the chain. Say, hey, I want this back. You know what I'm saying? This is worth at least 50,000 credits. But I want it back after the mission. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, I was promised 200K. Just make it back. You'll get your money, but I'm just showing you in a show of faith, I would give you a trinket that's valuable to me. Make sure you return it. All right. So he get out and talk to Val, and she's like, hold up, I ain't taking on no mercenary. You know what I'm saying? We bleed for the rebellion. You gonna bring somebody in here? How can I trust this dude? He's like, look here, man. This dude got skills that y'all ain't got. If you don't take them, then I'm calling it off because y'all ain't got what it takes. So she's like, come on, you can't call it off. He's like, look, either take them or I'm calling off. She's like, all right, come on. Fuck it. Come on. So, let's see. Oh yeah. So as they were walking, hold on. All right. Luthen tells him like, yeah, he's a mercenary, but he can get the job done. He got skills y'all don't. And guess what? If he becomes a problem doing the mission, take him out. He's paid. He's expendable. You know what I'm saying? So don't compromise the rebellion for him. But he can be an asset to get the job done. She's like, all right, cool, bet. All right. Just so we clear. So we flash Morlana on the planet Morlana, and then Imperial Officer Blevin, the black dude, he's there, and he got Corn boss, and that sergeant all lined up. Like, man, y'all pathetic. You know what I'm saying? And we've been renting you guys out to be our rent-a-cops out here. But you know what? Since y'all want to fuck up, this is what we're going to do. Congratulations, Corn. You just put this whole planet under Imperial order. You know what I'm saying? We taking over security here. We ain't ring y'all out. We moving in. How about that? So all y'all out of job now. So now he looking stupid. Right? So Corn looking real stupid. Cause basically he lost his job and everybody in that security company lost their job. You know what I'm saying? Val and Cassian was walking to the rebel camp as two TIE fighters flew over their head, right? And then she was explaining the history of the planet, talking about they only have like a 7-man crew counting him. So he's like, hold up, man. It's only 6 people here and I make 7? And we supposed to be doing some big heist? So now he having doubts about the mission, right? But he like, fuck it, I'm here now. So let's see what they talking about. So back on Coruscant, Deirdre is looking over the files, confirmed that the Star Path could be one of the missing joints that the rebels took, or what she thinks. Too many patterns and stuff like that. She think a rebellion has started. The fledgling of the rebellion, she's trying to snuff it out. Nobody's listening to her. So Deirdre meets with Blevins at the and trying to request the full file. She want to review it. He like, nah, this is my sector. I got this. He said, stop trying to, you know what I'm saying, get overzealous, trying to boost your status. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. I got this. She like, nah, man, this was stolen the Imperial Navy, so I think it's in my jurisdiction. He was like, you go ahead, do that. Go tell the major and let him handle it, because you ain't about to try to use one of my jobs in my sector as a way to boost yourself up the corporate ladder. Nah, ain't happening. So, because she said she's going to take it up with Major Patazzi. He said, go ahead, shorty. Go on. I ain't trying to hear that. So, so they go back to Cassian. They're in the rebel camp. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's wondering, like, who is this new dude? Why you bringing somebody in so late in the game? We got 3 days until we do this mission. This could throw off everything. You know what I'm saying? she introduced him to everybody. The one main dude that always talking and trying to get answers and stuff out of Andor is this dude named Scheme. And basically, he like second command there or something like that. He basically is sniffing out stuff, trying to see if he a part of rebellion. All these guys down for the cause, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know that he a mercenary. Only Vel knows that he's a mercenary for hire. And she can't let them know because them guys, been bleeding, sleeping on rocks, you know what I'm saying, sleeping in the woods, all for the mission, all for the cause. Let's see. All right. Then they flash a Corin's sorry ass going back home, to his mama. She slapped taste out his mouth when he got there, like, you lost your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You got everybody else fired? Like, man, get in the house, man. So, back on Coruscant, we see Luthen is an art dealer. You know what I'm saying? And Mon Mothma, leader of the rebellion, we know she will be. So we're seeing the start of Mon Mothma. She comes up in his art dealership. She got a driver with her. You know what I'm saying? She rich and powerful senator. The secretary who's helping Luthen distracts the driver. You know what I'm saying? She claims that she come in there to buy a birthday present for her husband. All right. They go in the back. They talk. Luthen's like, you got a new driver, huh? They spying on the senators now, right? She's like, yeah. They keep switching up drivers, Once I get close to one, they switch it up. Make sure that these guys don't become loyal to me. And she explained, like, look, I know you're doing the dirty work, but it's hard because all the eyes are on me. I got to move different. Well, my bad. I got to move the same so things don't look different. So you get to move in the shadows and stuff like that. But I'm in the public eye, so I'm at the most danger here. So don't jump down my back. Luthen like, man, I need some bread, dog. Like, come on, my guys out here starving. We need some bread to do all this risky work. So he's like, all right, I'll get the money, but I just can't move it like that now, man. I got too many eyes on me. All right, whatever. We good. So she leave. And then they flash back to the rebel camp. Vel is explaining the plan to infiltrate the Imperial facility that's a dam, and how they use this this natural light show that happens every 3 years, and which is going to happen in 3 days. People, the natives migrate to this area, and it's right near the base. And the base used to be at this great lake that they done turned into a dam. So they look at the light show that only happens like every 3 years. So that's the distraction for them to get in and out without being noticed. You're like, all right, that's cool. I feel you. I see what's going on. So, and Bel's just like, look, right now, you in or you out, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because we got 3 days. We got to prep you real quick. And I got to know if you're going to be in and out before we move forward. He's like, all right, let's do it. So, boom, bust it up. So back on Coruscant, Deirdre and Beverly are meeting with Major Patazi, you know what I'm saying, about who should handle the investigation on Ferrix. All right. Deirdre explained to the Major that the investigation could lead to finding out that there's a rebellion starting to happen. Of course, this Major don't want to hear that. He's like, look, man, you about to start wild rumors that's going to be in here. And we don't need to be doing that. I don't need people, my superiors ask me about that bullshit. So guess what, man? Until you got proof of this, we gonna let Lieutenant Bevins keep handling this. It's his sector, and that's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane. So, of course, the black dude like, yeah, I told you they wasn't gonna give it to you. He walks out, boom. The Major say, hold on. Here's something. You know what? I like, you know what I'm saying, that you trying to put your best foot forward, trying to find out things and stuff like that. But guess what, man? You overstepping. You line stepping right now. All right. Know your role. Stay in your lane. All right. If you find something, then bring it to me. But other than that, keep it pushing. Do not pursue this. Of course she gonna pursue it. Cause she already in her head that this leading to rebellion. And she headstrong about it. And then that's pretty much the end of that episode. More world building. This is Cassian's first entry into the rebellion. So, and these two episodes go together, in my opinion. I think they could have been one episode, but they cut it off and cut. Both of them were around 40 to 45 minutes long, but I feel like both of these episodes really bonded with each other, and they should have been one episode, one longer episode. So that's why I'm doing a review like this. So yeah, love that episode. More building, showing that Luthen was basically a spy for the rebellion. Being a curator, or art curator on Coruscant. Mon Mothma is pulling strings behind the Senate, but she got to watch her step because they starting to put the vice grips on everybody, or to try to find out infiltrators are possible. Rebellion people. So real interesting, real world building. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff. So let's go to episode 5. So we start off with Karn at home soaking his mom in the crib. I mean, I'm just gonna briefly talk about him. I'm saying, look like he eating some Space Captain Crunch with some blue milk, right? So mother asks, like anyone, like, yo, you got a job lined up? He like, no, I'll find one. Blah blah. She's like, look, I'm calling the uncle, calling a favor. I'm gonna call your brother. I'm gonna call my brother, your uncle, to get you a job. All right. So they flash to Cassian walking up. He wake up right from sleep. All his belongings is gone. He's like, what the hell? He jump out the tent and look, and he see Buddy rummaging through it. Scheme. He was like, look, man, she told me to look through your stuff. I don't see nothing out of ordinary, except for this officer issue weapon. Where'd you get this from? I ain't asked the dude who I took it from, dog. You asked the person you steal from who they are? Nah. So why you sweating me like this, dog? Get up out of my business, man. Don't touch my shit. So now he had the necklace still on him, So luckily he didn't have that out because that's real expensive. And he came to him looking bummy and stuff like that, like he was a part of the cause, you know what I'm saying? He was grit and grimy, was injured when he came. So, let's see. You know what I'm saying? They started talking. Skeen started telling him about all the people, you know what I'm saying, in the rebel group. You know what I'm saying? All their personalities, stuff like that. And he's trying to, bond with who they think is named Clem, but it's Cassian. And he also trying to get his own information out. So it's like a little give and take type thing, So yeah. He ain't getting nothing, but at least, it's a little bonding thing, right? So when they start going over the plan, oh, my bad. We go back to Coruscant. My mama asked her daughter, hey, you ready to go to school? I'm going to take you. She said, nah, I don't want to ride with you. I want to ride with my dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. She's like, what's going on? I planned all this. I got the driver. I planned all this. My schedule was hectic. I want to take my daughter to school. What's going on? It's like, well, I ain't even got school today, so cool. And all you want to do is just show up and, post up and, and get attention or whatever. I'm tired of you, Mom. Now, she real disrespectful, And then the dad parent just sitting back, smiling and laughing, you know what I'm saying? Pumping slow. All right. Whatever. Anyway, man. I don't know about that. It's just showing Mon Mothma's, everyday life, and what she got to deal with. But, and keeping her identity of what she's really doing a secret. So Cassian get to know the rebels and stuff like that, and then he want to know about the plan. They got no idea how to fly fly the machine out of there. He like, look, man, my ass on the line. I need to be the one flying it. All right. They look at him. They say, all right, you got it. You know what I'm saying? And then they start working on, they say, here goes some stuff. You got to learn this language, learn how to walk like a Imperial soldier, all this. You know what I'm saying? The next 3 days. Because when we go out, you need to be legit. The next day, they working on marching in order. You know what I'm saying? And how they supposed to hold their guns and march up and meet their contact that's inside. And it's a black Imperial officer that's a rebel spy for them. And that's their contact. And when they get there, they're going to switch over and be his security detail. So they're marching, and then when they end, Cassian like, you know what? We need to have Skeen be we need to have him. Oh, hold on. There you go, son. Get that. It's over there. Go over there and get it. But we need to have Skeen on the outside, so his gun, you need to switch position because his gun will be on the outside because he's left-handed. Like, really, Mrs. Smartass, really? And then Val comes out and she's like, okay, have you been scoping all of us? Tell me everybody. And then basically Cassian tells everyone, yeah, I see the alligator, son. Cassian tells everyone, he's like, oh, she's left-handed. He's left-handed. He's right-handed. She's right-handed. You right-handed. You right-handed. So he's like, all right, switch. He's very perceptive. You need to follow what he say. All right, cool. They kind of rubbed them the wrong way that they didn't think about that. But, hey, it shows his value to the team that they were really kind of questioning. You know what I'm saying? Shows that he knows his shit. So that's good. As they was doing this, they had to quickly cover up the weapons because a TIE fighter was coming in and buzzed them. Buzzed over their camp. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, man, all right, we got to get ready. So they're all going to get ready. They flashed to the Imperial base where their connect, the black officer, was sitting there. And one of the little guards was like, yeah, they're talking about tearing down this base and building an airfield. He's like, yeah, that's what they say. That's word on the street. We're like, yeah, how many of the natives you think we're going to see during the light show? He's like, a couple, not many, It's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I can't imagine, them guys stink, blah, blah, blah. Saying some racist shit about about the natives. Now, dude don't know, little grunt, he don't know that the officer was married to one of the natives, and that's why he's working for the rebellion. You know what I'm saying? That's his motives to working for the rebellion. So, he go ahead, he talks to some other guys that's working there, and they want to get off for the light show because it only happens every 3 years. So he's like, you know what? He's been a hard ass, but then he was like, you know what? I'm going to be nice. You know what I'm saying? I think like an hour before whatever, you guys, everybody can go. I'm going to let everybody go and go to see the light show. All right, son, I'll get to it later. So, so he does that. And then, so now the plan is set. He knows that the building's going to be virtually empty during the light show. So he set it up without making it look like he set it up. All right. So, all right, it's time for them to walk to the base. As they walk into the base, they see an Imperial shuttle take off and leaving. So, the boy Scheme comes behind Andor, put the knife to his neck, and then take the chain that got the blue kyber on it. He's like, I knew it. Look at it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, this dude come here with barely nothing, but got a treasure around his neck. Who comes with a treasure to the robbery? I'm saying something ain't adding up here. Who are you? And then, basically, Cassian like, look here, man, they hired me to do this, man. They hired me to help y'all sorry ass. Basically. I don't care. I'm getting paid for this. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want my help, if you think that I ain't for the cause, then I'll pack my shit up and go, dog. Good luck to you. But I don't need to be looking behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm about business, so I want this bread. But I don't need to be looking behind my back when I'm doing this bounty, thinking y'all gonna stab me in the back once we get it done. So you about the business or you want me to leave? Because either way, don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Now that everybody know that he's a mercenary, they're like, you know what? Screw it. He came this far. He see how meager we are and he's still here. So he obviously about his business. Let's go. So they walk at night. They get there at night. They do the fire signal to let the officer know, you know, the Imperial spy know that they're there. You know what I'm saying? Him and Ski chop it up over fire. He tell him about his brother dying at the hands of the Empire. And that's why, you know, he joined the Empire. And then the show ended. It's just like, all right, we about to go on. Val left. And she like, look, she putting the black dude in charge. Are you going to be cool with that? He said, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I already said my piece. We good. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that business. So the show ends on that. So that's the end of episode 5. Now, there was other little things that happened in there with Deirdre still being persistent about finding out about the rebels and wondering if she's barking up the wrong tree. And then the person that's working under her is like, no, you're on the right path. It's too many coincidences not to be a coincidence. So let's keep it up and let's find out what's going on. All right. But I really don't want to talk about that much. But yeah, all this is about is more world building for Cassian. All right. So I'm with it. I really like this show. But yeah, it ain't a lot of action, and that's okay. And I feel like a lot of these Disney shows had a lot of action at the sake of good script writing and good storytelling. This has excellent storytelling, in my opinion, and it actually feels like Star Wars to me. Maybe it don't for others because they just love Jedi and Sith, but for me, it feels like a gritty Star Wars, kind of like with Mandalorian at the beginning too, at season 1. You know, yeah, we had Grogu, and that's the mystical part with the Force, but on the surface level, Mandalorian was totally different, and it was, you know, gritty and something new, and that's what I'm liking about Andor. So that's a review of both episodes. I hope you guys like this spoiler review. If you like our content, hit that like button, subscribe, follow, hit that notification bell, ding ding, get all our latest videos. You see Yoda right here. He approves of Andor. I approve of Andor. You guys need to check it out if you haven't. I hope you have if you're watching this, because this is a full spoiler review. And like I say, man, always peace up, A-Town down. We'll holler at y'all later, man. Thank you for watching. Deuces.